nothing. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Board of Selectmen meeting on February 12th, 2015. It's 8:15 in the morning, so I just want to let everyone to know that this meeting is being recorded and transmitted via cable television. So if you'd please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, getting to the agenda, the sole item that's on the agenda is the delegation of response to open meeting law complaint. So I was going to ask Jim if he'd just give a little update on what that is.
Sure, this is a complaint filed by Selectman Terranover alleging a violation of the open meeting law by Selectman Crawford and Selectman Nelson that occurred on January 5th, subsequent to the Board of Selectmen's meeting.
Okay. So what we need to do is to delegate the response to this open meeting complaint to Mr. Mullen, Town Council, so that he can do whatever he needs to resolve that.
The motion would be to have council investigate and respond on behalf of the board.
Right. So is there a motion?
I move that we delegate responsibility to Tom Mullen, Town Council, to investigate and respond to this complaint.
Before we go to vote, I have a question. Town Council is hired by the three selectmen, so I question his independence. Is that ethically accurate for him to, does he need to be independent in order to perform this duty?
No, I mean,
He does not need to be independent?
no, he represents the board, and it's his job to just do an investigation and report his findings to us. He has no bias or no prejudgment that the board is either innocent or guilty. He'll do his investigation, and then he'll respond accordingly.
I'm not saying the bias, I'm saying, is there an ethical issue whereby there's an appearance that he's hired by the three selectmen? So how can he make a judgment based for or against any of the selectmen? Wouldn't that be an ethical quandary?
No, because he has to do that in every single case that the board is involved in.
Right.
I mean, that's his job, to represent the board either for good or for bad. If he does an investigation on any case and finds out that the board is wrong, then he has to report those findings back to us or to whomever. And it doesn't matter if it's an open meeting complaint, Tom, or a lawsuit. It's his job to represent us, to do an investigation and come back with a report to the board. So if there's an ethics problem with this one, there's an ethics problem with all of them. He can't represent anybody on any of these open meeting law complaints.
Well, I would think if it involves the selectman, one selectman against another selectman, that's different than, say, a townsperson registering a complaint against the selectman. I view that as a different situation.
I still believe it's his job to represent the board as a whole, and the job is to investigate the complaint and to make a finding and a report.
Okay.
And if
Mr. Mullen would have told us if there was some issue with that already.
if he thought there was an issue, he would have told us. He's
So
pretty
it's
good about those
moved
things.
in. Is there a second?
Has he been asked if he has an ethical issue with this?
I haven't specifically asked him, but again, it's the job of town council to represent the board. Complaints were made against board members. That it's by another board member, I don't think makes a difference. His job is to represent the board as a whole. If he finds there's a violation, then he finds there's a violation.
Okay. As long as there's no ethical issue, I would vote to have Tom Mullen move forward. However, I would like him to investigate that with the Board of Bar Overseers to make sure that there is no ethical issue. If there is, he should immediately recuse himself.
He would have to recuse himself from this one, and he'd have to recuse himself from the one we disposed of him last week.
So be it.
So there's a motion out on the table. I'm going to second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed?
Aye.
So there's
I'm
2-4.
opposing it because of the way we're moving forward with it. If we're going to go forward with Mr. Mullen contacting the Board of Bar Overseers to make sure there is no ethical problem, I have no problem with the vote. However, if he's not going to, then I have an issue.
So, Mr. Boudreau, you will find that out from Mr. Mullen.
I will ask him if he believes there's an ethical violation, yes.
Okay, so it's been moved and seconded. All in favor? There's
Aye.
2 for and 1 against.
Well, not really.
So are you changing your vote now?
No, I'm not. I'm asking for clarity on the motion.
The motion was to delegate Tom Mullen to investigate and respond to the open meeting law complaint.
Without further investigation with
Without
the Board
further
of Hours.
investigation.
Then I am against that.
Okay, so all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Against?
Aye.
Okay, 2, 4, and 1 against. So is there a motion to close?
Make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay.